Hey guys, to start the quest, you want to come to Oglog. To get here, you can just use the lodestone, Oglog, or just run east from mobilizing armies. And sorry if I sound stuffed up, I'm a little sick right now. Once you're here in this building, speak to Chief Tess. What exactly is going on around here? So, about this business venture. Can I help at all? Exactly what is this boss lady? You can leave the conversation. Head south to the bank now. Speak with the lady, Balnia. Yes. What's the problem? Just keep going through this conversation. Okay, I'll bite. Tell me more. But of course. Really long conversation. My goodness. Well, why not? I've got nothing better to do. Sure thing. From here, go a little north and speak with Charger. I think I can get that stuff for you. Use your logs on the fire pit. Speak with Charger. Fine, I'll get you some spears. Use a bronze spear on her. I'd like to give you 4 spears. Talk to her again. But of course, I'll bring you some chompy birds. Use the chompy birds on her. Talk with Charger. Light the fire. Speak with Charger again. Head back to the bank and speak with Balnia. Right-ho. From here, we're going to go east. Speak with Snurg. Sure, I'll bring you some feathers. Speak with her again. Or him. Not sure. Head back to the bank now, just to the west. Once you're here, speak with Balnia. Balni, whatever. You're going to ask me to go to the salon? Yeah, sure, I'll go to the salon. Now, you want to go to your bank and withdraw the 4 wolf bones and 8 Larupia furs. So just to reiterate, 4 wolf bones, 8 Larupia furs. Now we're going to go to the saloon to the east. And in there's someone named Crink. Speak with them. Why, sure, I'd be happy to help. Speak with Crink again. Sure you can. Or you sure can. Head back to the bank now, just to the west of us. Speak with Balnia. Withdraw 8 eucalyptus logs. After that, use the Oglog lodestone teleport. Once you're here, you want to pick 4 of these tanzimum. You want to pick 4 of the primweed. You want to pick 4 of the lavender, 4 of the stink bloom, and last 4 of the fever grass. Head back into Oglog now. So you're at the lodestone, so run into the town and go to this building right here. Speak with Sigurd. Alright, I'm going to have it written on screen. It's going to tell you what's in the pond. So for this one, it's long brown, so that means eucalyptus log. It's red sphere, so that means primweed. And it's also green dumdrop, which is fever grass. So I'll add all those to the fire pit, and then I'm going to light it. And it says, or it should say, you followed the instructions perfectly. After you do this on one of the ponds / springs, head back to Sigurd. Head to the northeast and talk with Snark. That was a voice crack. This cold is killing me. Alright, so for this part it's different for each person and it's almost a guessing game. So we're going to start at the green pit right here. We're going to add the eucalyptus logs and then we're going to go one by one through each of the 5 flowers we have. So first I'm going to do the tanzimum. I'm going to light it. Alright, so what it tells me is that it doesn't have an effect on the area. So I need to try again and add the logs and add the flower. You want to repeat this process with different flowers until you figure out which one says that it dispersed the bugs. I'm going to skip to that. So for me, the first one was the fever grass. So by this, we know that yellow is equal to fever grass. So, from here, we're going to go a little bit east to this one. And you see how it has a yellow one and now a red stone added. So we know that yellow is fever grass and the brown is the eucalyptus log. So we need to figure out what the red is. So what we need to do is add the eucalyptus log again, add the flower that matches with the Yellowstone. So in my case it was the fever grass. And then essentially what we need to do is figure out what the redstone means. So we're going to go one by one through each of the flowers again. So I'm going to add the tanzmum. I'm going to light it. And so for me, I got that on the first try. The bugs disappeared. So that means red is equal to the tans. After you figure out what the red one is, we're going to go west. And you can see at this one, it has a red stone, but it also has a green stone, which we haven't figured out yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the eucalyptus logs. You're going to add whatever matched to the red stone for you. So in my case, it was the tanzmum. And then we're going to figure out what the green one is. So we're going to go one by one through the other 3 flowers that haven't been matched yet and figure out what they are. And in the case that you run out of supplies, you can go get more flowers near the lodestone and go to the bank to get more eucalyptus logs. So once again, once you get the message that the insects dispersed, write down what you had for the green stone. So in my case, it was the primweed. From here, we're going to continue west to the yellow looking pit area. Now here, we know that the brown is the logs. You just figured out what the green was, so add the green one, which is prim for me, and then we need to figure out what the purple is. So it's a trial and error, so we're going to do the 2 remaining ones that are around and try them and figure out which one it is. Once you get the message that they dispersed, again, write down what the purple is. In my case, it was the stink bloom. And lastly, we're going to go to this red one right here. So we're going to add the logs, which is for the brown. You need to add what was from the red. In my case, it was the tanzanium. Then you need to add what was from the purple, which is the one you just did, which in my case was the stink bloom. And last, you need to add the last one that hasn't been used yet. So in my case, the lavender. And we're going to light it. And the bugs should disperse. After that, we're going to go east, back to Seagood. So speak with Seagood in here. Head to the bank. Speak with Balnia. Wait, I thought I was supposed to be a great hunter. Sure thing, I need to avoid talking to you. At the bank, you want to get 4 eucalyptus logs, 1 box trap, and 1 bird snare. After you get that, you want to use the lodestone. And we're going to go to Oglog because we need to get more flowers. You're going to need to collect 6 fever grass, 4 lavender, and 5 tanzanium. After you get those items and the flowers, head back into Oglog and go right here to this building. Speak to Chief Tess. I know how to smoke a trap. you can leave the conversation. And so for this part, we basically need to catch 4 of these diseased cubets outside. So what we're going to do is set up the trap, and then we're going to light the fever grass, and basically this will attract them. And get them caught. Once again, to repeat, we're going to set the trap, and we're going to have them follow us by lighting a fever grass, and then we'll run to the other side and they'll run through and get caught. Repeat this process until you catch 4 of them. From where you were, run southwest to this area right next to the general store. So what you need to do is lay the bird snare, and then you'll light the tanzimum, and you're going to wait next to the snare until they get attracted to you, basically. And it's luck almost if you're catching them or not, but you need to catch 5 of these blue birds. We'll continue once you catch 5. After you caught all 5, we're going to go to the north to where you see the platypus. And basically what we're going to do is same thing as before, but this time it's with a box trap. So we'll lay the box trap, and then we're going to light lavender. And lavender is what will attract them. And basically from here it's all luck. You have to catch all 4 of these platypus. After you catch all 4 of the platypus, you want to head right over here to the most eastern part of the village. Stand as close as you can to the water and release each one of the platypus. So that was 1, now I'm releasing the next. And the third one. And the last one. Alright, now we're going to head back to the bank to the southwest. Once you're in the bank, speak with Balnia. And a cutscene will occur. And there we go, guys. I hope this helped out.